That's a good shot and beautifully fielded by Stuart Law at mid-off.
And then see that. What do I do next? Mohammed was in my save.
That's a very good shot. Straight down the ground. That was over-pitched, and it was appropriately dealt with. It's gone straight down the ground. Will it get there? I think probably will just make it. Well, that gives you some idea of how tough it's been. That's the first 4 of the day. It was good. Yes, he looks as if he's got a relatively good temperament as well. He's nice and relaxed at the crease. He doesn't get fussed if he gets one that beats him.
There's a man down at deep third man.
The Pakistan confidence, it's taken a bit of a battering. 3 ducks at the top of the order is enough to really create a problem for any batting lineup. However, Inzamam and Wasim doing their best to rectify.
That's got to be out. And Inzamam has failed to get his bat there in time. He was late with the stroke. Bit of extra pace. Greg Blewett
Can't just carry on blocking, and Inzamam is a sorry sight now. He's out caught by McGrath. The bowling of Blewett, only a medium pacer, but he didn't get onto it quick enough. 4 for 28.
And a little welcome for him with a good outswinger from Greg Blewett.
Come down, a real little lollipop catch.
A beautiful stroke. It's just about the stroke of the morning. Timing and the balance was close to perfect. Trouble for Pakistan. They go fast enough, they'll be able to look for 3, but we're going to finish up happy with 2. Mushahid Shah. Great shot for 4. Well, we haven't seen much of him, but with that stroke, he looks as though he could play.
Yes, this is Wasim played the other one.
Lovely stroke once again. Estrada. Now, don't see him miss too many. Markwar struggling possibly through a slightly late start there.
Yeah, it was a pretty tough one. But again, we're used to seeing Mark Ward take tough catches.
Oh dear, it's very nasty. 4 for 42.
The Australians have been very disciplined with their bowling in terms of their length. There hasn't been a lot to drive. They've been keeping the ball reasonably well pitched up, but on a good length. But anything wide of the stumps, the opportunity to lay it off down to third man for a single or just behind square, keep that score ticking over somewhat, is very important from Pakistan's cause.
That's a shot that he plays well, Mohammed Wasim. Warren now has a long chase. In fact, he's given up the chase. He should easily get that for 4-all run.
Good player.
Handles the short pitch delivery quite well on that occasion. It's 4 for 51. Beautifully struck, right off the middle.
We haven't seen a lot of Mujahid.
That's well played, because he was looking to come forward. That wasn't all that short, and he was very quickly into position. Excellent shot.
Very effective stroke against fast medium bowlers. Looked to go forward, forced the bowler into dropping it short. Blewett must have sensed he was looking to get on the front foot. Just drops it short and then pushes off the front foot, rocks back onto the back foot, hit the pull shot, and most importantly, hit it down.
4 fours now for Mohammad Wasim. So he's not only showed the ability to play technically correct cricket on this pitch and survive, but when the loose one has come along, he's put it away beautifully. He's been in consistent form in this series and displays a good temperament to go with an excellent technique. Thumped that nicely. Obviously, reasons why they made him captain of the under-19s, a good temperament.
That gives you a good indication of problems the batsmen have been having. There are 6 good overs there, and they're good rather than outstanding. And a whole string of low-scoring ones. Total's only 74.
So yeah, but it's safe. Could go towards the third man. Ben McGrath coming around, dives. Good save. They're happy with the couple. Good throw as well. This big crowd. No,
Over the bails, that one did.
it's nicely chipped away at backward square leg. This pair batting very sensibly. And like all the good Pakistan players, very wristy and good timers. They're normally brought up on. Pickle in his 10th over has 2 for 17. That's out. He's got 3 for 17. Just hitting it straight down the throat of Stephen Waugh. Pickle having a great day, bowling superbly.
Mujahid Jamshed fought Steve Waugh bowled Bickle for 23. It's 5 for 78. Mohan Khan, a very experienced player. And a quick glimpse of the bowling figures gives you an indication of the type of pitch this is and how tactics have to change. Bickle there. We know that Bickle has done well because he's picked up those 3 wickets and has bowled well apart from that. But how the tactics change is underlined by the fact that one name not on that list as yet is Shane Warne. And we've had 31 overs gone in this innings. Normally Warne is on. He's been brought on after 10 overs sometimes by Mark Taylor. Now applause for Bickle there. 10 overs, 3 maidens, 3 for 17.
They've come up fighting after a terrible start. To lose the 3 top players without scoring is a setback you rarely recover from. This has been a fighting recovery so far. That's well struck. He's a good cricketer, Mohan Khan. He's having a very good tour with the gloves and with the bat. It should go all the way. His first boundary. Giving McGrath a nice old slap over mid-wicket. If the tail wags. Greg Broad coming back into the attack. And Mohammad Wasim playing a short gem here. He's batted very sensibly. He's on strike to Greg Broad, who's going to bowl his 10th and final over. Excellent effort there by Bickle. Warne sitting over 4 runs and over. And Mohan Khan's livening things up between the wickets as well. He's a very handy cricketer, like Ian Healy. And that's the highest.
He's always been a tough character, Mohan Khan. There was a time where he lost his place in the side. Came back very well, fought hard to get his spot back. There's Rashid Latif, who's also a very good cricketer. Pakistan are lucky they've got 2.
And his keeping this year has been spot on. He's been very clean and positive. It's not easy taking to hit the ball over the top. Very handy player. It's nice, sweet push to square leg. Wonderful technique, Mohammad Wasim. He's tall and elegant, plays very straight. It's a little bit of luck there for Mohan Khan. He's going to test out Bickle. It's a good flat throw.
Short, slightly ungainly throwing action, but it's fast and flat.
Oh, cracking shot, beautifully played, races through cover. That'll go all the way. That was off the meat of the bat. That's a superb stroke. It's 5 for 111.
Oh, he's hit that one beautifully. Tossed it up a little bit worn, and it's been smashed down the ground for 4. Well, he's certainly doing himself a lot of good in this match. He came in with Pakistan under a lot of pressure.
The ball.
This for mid-on is up. So if the bowler pitches it up and you're confident enough, then why not hit it straight over the top?
Plays very straight, Mohamed Wasim, as you can see from those shots. Most of his boundaries are reasonably straight, through the long on region.
Well, that's beautifully caught. Very, very well bowled and beautifully caught. Well, that's the end of him. He really has played very well, and that was a sharp chance. I think he pushed that one through a little.
Very well played, Mohamed Wasim. It's now 6 for 116.
Losing their wickets without troubling the scorers. Zaman for 10. Wasim Mohammed played particularly well for 54 of 92 deliveries. Jamshed 23 from 46, and Mohan 33 from 42 provided the bulk of the scoring for Pakistan, but then Akram, Afridi, Saklain and Zaid all failing to trouble the scorer too much. So Pakistan bowled out 45.2 overs or 149. Australia will require 150 for victory, just 3 runs per over.
We'll have plenty to think about out there at the moment. So too in the commentary box, where Tony Gregg awaits us. Alongside him is Bill Laurie.
Thank you, Richard Bernard. Good afternoon to all our viewers right around the world. It's not a big target for the Australians, 150. Tony Gregg.
Yes, it certainly will be. This is going to be hard. Just initially, when this ball's hard, it's going to be hard for the batsman to actually cope with this. And it might even be that it moves around off the seam. But I can tell you that it seems that right from the word go, Taylor has decided, because of the bounce down this end, that just initially anyhow.
That's beautifully fired. He just whipped it off his pad. Scorer's stroke. Mark Warren, fine touch.
Yes, if you're going to pitch him up to him in conditions like this, he's going to smash it.
And taken by keeper Mohan. A little bit of width there for Mark Taylor, and I think his eyes flashed and he thought, here's a chance for a boundary, and it's brought him undone.
Has not been having the happiest of times, Mark Taylor, and that's pretty much an understatement. He's very, very upset. Bit of a soft dismissal, really. Not a great deal happening on that delivery. Short outside the off stump, perhaps bouncing a bit higher than they expected, but that's the way this pitch has been playing. Not very consistent bounce. Australia are 1 down for 29.
Stuart Law, successful in Brisbane, comes out to join the partner that he had a very good liaison with, Mark Waugh. It was their partnership that set up the big score against the West Indies, but it wasn't good enough. West Indies getting home in a marvellous run chase. This isn't so much a run chase as a war of attrition here at Bellerive.
Hasn't really looked as smooth, Mohamed Zahid.
A lovely shot. Mark Waugh realising you need to capitalise on every opportunity that comes along. Anything that's on his pads, he's flipping it over the infield.
Was moving a bit towards the off stump, and 4 more.
And is it caught by Mohan? Has it carried? They're checking with the square leg umpire, and umpire Randall says yes, it has carried. So the gentle medium pace has broken through.
Gentle is right. Just trotting in, Ijaz Ahmed. But he gets the ball to swing. That one certainly came off the seam. Did just about carry to Moin Khan. He's asking, he gets the signal, and that's 2 wickets down. It's 2 for 38.
Steve Waugh comes out to join Stuart Law. And he'll be facing Ijaz. It'll be Ijaz with got rid of the dangerous mark war. Now Pakistan will be looking to try and break this partnership. Need to do it fairly quickly if they're to have any chance in this game. Well, use the senior and junior just to identify the players. Good shot from Stuart Law, but well fielded by the skipper. He wrings his hands, has buried his pace a bit. He is having some shoulder problems. And he's gone inside edge onto the stumps. So Wasim Akram has got the breakthrough that he was looking for.
Well, the ball has continued to move around out there. We saw when the Australian bowlers were bowling, the ball swung and seamed around. And again, we're still seeing it here with the Pakistani bowlers. Well, we know what Wasim Akram is a very good swing bowler. Gets the ball to swing and seam. Swan didn't really do a great deal off the seam. Steve Waugh just playing a long way away from his body and getting an inside edge onto the stumps. It's 3 for 52.
And with Australia still having a bit of work to do. In the commentary position now, Greg Ritchie and Richie Bevan.
3 for 52. It's safely away. It was in the air, but it's gone for 4. Good stroke, and after a runless period.
The air just over the top of Wasim Akram, who's at gully.
Oh, what a catch. That is brilliant. That's a wonderful catch, and the same sort of stroke played by Stuart Law there, trying to drive, and the Australians are deep in trouble now. They'll have to play very well to get out of this. Stuart Law has lofted that. The fielder looked as though he had no chance, and suddenly it got within his sight line, and he grabbed it.
Excellent, and just watch him. He's not even worried about the ball on this occasion, just getting back into position as fast as he can. Picked it up on the way back. It swirled around in this breeze, and he kept his eye on it and grabbed it in both hands. An excellent breakthrough for Pakistan. Australia lose their 4th wicket. Stuart Law gone. It's now 4 for 68.
Problems for Australia here at Belrive Oval in Hobart. Greg Blewett is the new batsman. It's 4 for 68 at the moment, and tough times ahead. Tom Moody's been made 12th man. 4 down. Ijaz takes that wonderful catch to dismiss Stuart Law. He was the man who needed to hold things together out there. Wonderful performance. Now Bill Laurie's here to pick up Ijaz again. He's got the ball
Out of the corner of his eye because he had to turn back to the right. He's the left-hander. He's trying to hit it the onside. It swings away, he runs, and all of a sudden he picks it up. And a very good snare in the left hand. Great catch.
Yes, I think the most important thing about that was that he kept his eye on the ball at all times.
Just 14 runs from 47 deliveries in this particular partnership between Bevan and Blewett. Just shows you how tough things are. Oh, there was hesitation. Bevan is very, very fast. So that saw Australia 4-4-90. Mohammad Zahid to continue. Michael Bevan on strike. No ball. And they'll look at getting 2 straight down the ground. Good running. But the problems with the no balls continue.
Succeeding in pulling it down to long on. But the end result is 2 runs. That's what Australia need, runs on the board, while Pakistan need to take wickets.
And just a single coming. It's 3 runs from the over to date, and that's the run rate showing that Australia are really coming back to the field, and almost the same at the same stage of the match. 4 wickets down for Australia and 5 for Pakistan at the same time, so very, very close indeed. goes to Paul, got him. And he's going to be given out, not above shoulder height, so Greg Blewett falling to the bowling of Mohammad Zahid, trying to play the pull shot, and just succeeded it in hitting it straight to the man at mid-on.
Greg Blewett is usually a very good puller of the short ball. He does tend to inch that left foot forward first and then rock back and pull. This one a bit quicker than he has been accustomed to in recent times, Mohammad Zahid. And he's gone. It's 5 for 9 to 3 Australia.
Check this side. High score of 56 in this competition. Now his side.
2 slips in place. Man at leg gully. And no one in the deep apart from fine leg and third man.
Straight away, Healy off the mark. He's very much a hustler between the wickets, and he will play his strokes. And exactly what is required at the moment. That's a beautiful stroke. He's got that through the covers. It's running out to the boundary, and it's going to go all the way. Beautiful piece of timing from Michael Bevan. He hasn't been on the front foot very often in recent times. But he gets the timing and placement here absolutely spot on.
That's what Australia need to break up this stranglehold that Pakistan have got over them. Couple of boundaries. That was a good shot. Was well pitched up. Didn't have to come a long way forward, as you'll see here. That right foot not really coming a long way forward, but the ball was well pitched up. Just driving through the line and piercing the offside field.
As well, and Bevan comes back for the second. Does it comfortably. Good running. And that brings up the 100 for the Australians. It's been a little slow, what we've been accustomed to see this year, but this pitch has made batting very difficult. 5 wickets in hand, just 50 runs required for victory. He's very quick to get back. That's Australia's best over, 10 runs coming from it, 5 for 100.
Fielding, 2 quick runners out there. Straight to the skipper. Very well bowled. The top spinner from Sucklane. It's a good delivery of his. It caught the edge perfectly, and the skipper was right in the right position.
And there's even less certainty now. That's very well bowled by Sucklane. He's as Ian Chappell pointed out, a big spinner of the ball. That's the off spinner coming in from outside off stump to the right-handed. Then he has the top spinner, which is aimed to find the outside edge and go to the wicket-keeper or slip. And that's precisely what it did on this occasion. Healy caught Wasim Akram bowled Sucklane for 2, 6 for 102.
Really the ideal man to come in this situation as a lower order player, because he does play his shots. Usually in this type of situation you'll find him trying to go after the bowling. Won't be easy under these conditions. But Australia needing just 48 for victory. Warren will be on strike now. Beautifully bowled, just wide of the skipper on this occasion. Wasim Akram taking the previous catch to get rid of Ian Healy. On that occasion, it was just wide of his right hand.
Just flicked the pad on the way through there, and Wasim Akram might just have, if he'd anticipated, been able to stop the runs. Just... Well...
Good throw, but it was a sidearm throw, so not much power in the sidearm throw. It's 6 for 112.
Mohammad Zahid, the bowler, he has been a bit expensive, the most expensive of the Pakistani bowlers. This is his last over.
That's well played by Warren, right in behind that one. On one or two occasions this season, I just detect him backing away a little bit, but not today. He's right in behind it. It's got him. Yes, that's out. That's well bowled. That's the end of Warren. Caught it forward short leg. That ball bounced. It was dead straight as well. It was good bowling, actually. Warren did his best to try and get it down onto the ground, but it went straight to forward short leg. Sharp chance too, and nicely taken.
Zahoor Ilahi, the man that forward short leg, just bobbled a bit when it went to him, but eventually held on to it, and another wicket down for Australia. Mohammad Zahid has been the most expensive of all the bowlers, but that was a good delivery. Pitched just outside off stump and came right back in at the batsman, cramping him, giving him no room at all. And in the end, a pretty good catch by Zahoor Ilahi. 7 wickets down now for Australia, 115 on the tins.
Andrew Bickle is the new batsman, just 26 years of age, and this is his second match, so this will be a tense time for him. He's had his opportunity with the ball, and now with the Australians with their backs to the wall, 7 down for 115. They need 150 to win. It's Bickle with the bat. Oh, well bowled. That's a fast delivery. No ball bowled called again. He's just going to have to just keep himself in line with those stumps and work it away if it's just going down the leg side.
This was the fall of the 7th wicket. Shane Warne trying to get behind the line of the ball there, moving a long way across the off stump. Mohammad Zahid has been expensive, but that's the wicket they needed. They needed to keep on taking wickets as well, Pakistan.
This is Zahoor Ilahi. Watch him, watch that. Whoops, and it popped out, and then he clutched it to his chest. Boy, wasn't that a relief? That's brought a smile to his face as well. It's a pretty important opportunity taken there. So Bickle out there with Bevan. Bevan on... Got to be close. Yes, he's got him. He's out LBW. Afridi is struck. It'll be interesting to see the replay of that one. I don't think there could have been too much spin. He was half pushing forward. It must have been middle and leggish or thereabout. It was certainly on the leg stump, and that's a very good wicket. Bickle's no mug with the bat. He's got 2 first-class 50s, but he hasn't risen to the occasion today.
I think he was a bit late in coming forward, Andy Bickle. That ball hit him before his foot moved, and that was plumb. Should have been pushing out a lot further than that. Where his left foot has ended up after the finger has gone up is about where it should have been in the first place. Well, things certainly have changed a lot here. 8 wickets down for 118.
Oh, well bowled. That's close. He's got him. That's the end of Bevan. Yes, it kept down on him a little bit. Well, that seems to me to be the end of that. That one did stay down. It was a quick delivery as well. It's a tough wicket to bat on this one. He was on his back foot, unfortunately. The ball stayed down, and from here it looked very adjacent.
Yes, I think Wazim Akram brought himself back at the right time with the tail in, but he has gotten rid of the man that has been out there all day. That ball pitched just outside off stump, came banging a long way. It'll be very interesting to see exactly how far back Michael Bevan was. But it's 9 for 120.
Well, it's Glenn McGrath. He's out there because of that LBW. One pushed away nicely on the offside. A wicket maiden to the Pakistan captain. 9 for 120. Runs to get 54 balls remaining. The last two are at the crease, and Australia look as if they're about to go down again. Oh, it's taken, and is it off the bat? No, it's not. They're all jumping around and carrying on, but umpire Prue rock solid.
The Pakistanis are all perplexed. They are not too sure exactly what happened there. They're wondering why that hasn't been given out. Well, let's have a good look at this.
Yes, they're going through a bit of a bad run at the moment, the Australians. This could be the third loss in a row. And they've only won 2 out of their last 12 matches, so they had a bad run. They lost 7 in a row at the back end of 96, then won 2. Oh, look at that one. That's that quick delivery again, and boy, is it quick. Those stumps are splayed all over the place. Stewart is clean bowled by Shahid Afridi, and I tell you what, that ball, when he gets it right, is very quick, and when it's straight, not many can keep it out.
And the perfect delivery as far as length is concerned as well. The Yorker length was through Stewart in a flash. It was as if Mohammad Zahid had delivered that ball. Yorker length and threw him in a flash. Perfect Yorker as well. The leg stump out of the ground. And aren't the Pakistanis happy? 150 runs to defend, and they have done it well.
Yes, this is a great performance. They really have done well. Not only have they bowled well, but they really have lifted their game in the field today as well. And their captain will be very pleased with the way they've gone about the job today. They've done very well indeed, and you can see there's a smile on the face of every single one of them. The manager's there, and so is the coach, the whole lot of them. This team has got a pretty good spirit, and there's Waka. He's injured for this match. Good job he wasn't playing, otherwise it might have been over half an hour earlier. But that is a good performance, and there's the Australian captain. First down the steps to congratulate the opposition. He's a good man, Mark Taylor, and that was a very good performance by this Pakistan side.
The pitch, poor for both sides, but Pakistan handled it better than did the Australians. This is the